Hello friends, welcome to Right Shift. My name is Jake Montanez and this is my video on the art of writing fantasy fiction. Whether you're a fan of epic quests, magical creatures, or otherworldly adventures, there's something special about the genre that captures our imaginations and takes us on incredible journeys. But what does it take to craft a truly compelling fantasy story? In this video, I'll share 7 tips for improving your writing skills and creating worlds and characters that come alive on the page. Read widely in the fantasy genre. It is essential for any aspiring fantasy author. Not only does it help you familiarize yourself with different writing styles, storytelling techniques, and genre conventions, but it also exposes you to a variety of world-building elements, magical systems, and diverse characters. By immersing yourself in the works of established authors, you can gain inspiration for your own writing and see how they use different elements to create compelling stories. You can study how they build their worlds, how they create unique characters, and how they craft their plots. Pay attention to what works well in each book, such as dialogue, pacing, or descriptive language, and consider how you can use those elements in your own work. Likewise, pay attention to what doesn't work and avoid those mistakes in your own writing. As you read, don't be afraid to take notes and analyze what you're reading. Try to understand why certain elements of the story work or don't work, and consider how you can use those lessons in your own writing. Remember, reading is a vital component of developing your skills as a writer, so take advantage of the vast array of fantasy literature available to you, and keep reading to hone your craft. Develop a strong understanding of character and plot. A well-crafted story needs well-defined characters with motivations, conflicts, and goals. Understanding the basic elements of character and plot development will help you create compelling stories that keep your readers engaged. To write a strong character, consider their backstory, personality, and goals. What motivates them? What challenges do they face, both internally and externally? These elements can help you create a character that feels real and relatable to your readers. Once you've established your character's motivations, conflicts, and goals, you can begin crafting a plot that puts them in challenging situations that test their strengths and their weaknesses. A strong plot should have clear goals, rising tension, and a resolution that satisfies the reader. Consider what your character wants, what stands in their way, and what they're willing to do to overcome those obstacles. By developing a strong understanding of character and plot development, you'll be well on your way to creating a fascinating story that your readers won't be able to put down. Establish clear and consistent world-building elements. Fantasy fiction often involves creating entire worlds and cultures from scratch, and having a clear understanding of the geography, politics, and magic systems of your world will help you create a believable and immersive setting for your story. Start by considering the basic elements of your world, such as the physical geography, the political structure, and the societal norms. What makes your world unique, and how do these elements affect your characters and plot? Once you have the basic understanding of these elements, you can begin to flesh out the details of your world, including the magic systems, cultures, and religions. Key to successful world building is consistency. Your world should have its own rules and logic, and they should remain consistent throughout your story. Your readers will notice inconsistencies or plot holes, so be sure to carefully consider how each element of your world interacts with the others. Remember, world building is an ongoing process, and you may need to revisit and revise your world as your story progresses. However, with a clear and consistent world, you can create a captivating setting that will transport your readers to another world. Use vivid and descriptive language. Writing descriptive and evocative language can help you bring your world and characters to life. Using sensory details, metaphors, and other literary devices will help your readers feel like they are living inside your story. To create vivid and descriptive language, consider the senses. What does your character see, taste, and feel? Use descriptive language to paint a picture in your reader's mind and to create a strong emotional connection to your characters and world. For example, instead of saying the room was dark, you could say the room was cloaked in a shroud of impenetrable darkness. Metaphors and other literary devices can also help you create a strong and memorable description. By comparing your world to something familiar, you can help your reader understand and connect with your world more easily. For example, instead of saying the castle was impressive, you could say the castle rose like a majestic mountain, casting its shadow over the surrounding countryside. Remember, the key to using vivid and descriptive language is to show and not tell. Don't just tell your readers what's happening, show them through the language you use. By using sensory details and literary devices, you can create a story that comes to life in your reader's imagination. Experiment with different writing styles. Different writing styles such as point of view, voice, and pacing can have a big impact on how your story is perceived by readers. Experimenting with different approaches can help you find the style that best suits your story and enhances your writing. First, consider the point of view you will use. Will your story be told from a single character's perspective, or will you use multiple perspectives? Will you use first person, third person limited, or third person omniscient? Each point of view has its own strengths and weaknesses and can have a big impact on how your story is perceived. Next, consider the voice of your writing. Will your writing be formal or informal? Will it be humorous or serious? Will it be lighthearted or dark and brooding? Each voice can help you create a unique tone for your story and can make your writing stand out from the crowd. Finally, the pacing of your writing. Will your story be slow and meandering or fast-paced and action-packed? Each pacing can have a big impact on how your characters experience your story and can help you create the right emotional impact. Remember, there's no one right way to write. Experimenting with different writing styles can help you find the style that best suits your story and enhances your writing. Take the time to try different approaches and find the one that makes your story shine. Seek feedback from beta readers or writing groups. Feedback from others can be invaluable in helping you improve your writing. Beta readers can help you identify areas for improvement, and writing groups can provide support and encouragement as you develop your skills. First, let's talk about beta readers. Beta readers are individuals who read your manuscript and provide feedback on things like pacing, character development, world building, and overall story structure. They can be friends, family members, or fellow writers, but it's important to choose beta readers who are willing to be honest and constructive in their feedback. Beta readers can help you identify areas for improvement that you might have missed on your own. Next, let's talk about writing groups. Writing groups are communities of writers who come together to share their work, give feedback, and support each other. They can be online or in person and can be a great source of motivation and encouragement as you develop your skills. Writing groups can help you gain invaluable insights into the writing process and can provide a supportive environment where you can ask questions and learn from others. These can help you identify areas for improvement, gain valuable insights, and build relationships with other writers. Don't be afraid to reach out to others for help and support as you work on your story. Practice regularly. Writing is a skill that can be developed with regular practice. Set aside dedicated time for writing and revising your work, and be open to constructive criticism and feedback. The more you write, the more you'll develop your skills and refine your writing style. The key to practicing regularly is to make it a habit. Try to set aside a regular time and place for your writing, whether it's first thing in the morning or late at night. Use that time to focus on your writing and develop your skills. You can also try setting writing goals for yourself, such as writing for a certain amount of time each day or completing a certain number of pages or words per week. Remember, writing is a process, and it's important to be open to feedback and be willing to revise your work. Share your writing with others and ask for constructive criticism. Take that feedback and use it to improve your writing skills and refine your style. In conclusion, practicing regularly is a key to developing your writing skills and achieving your goals as a fantasy writer. So set aside that time, make it a habit, and keep writing. I hope you've enjoyed this video on the art of writing fantasy fiction, and by following these tips and putting in the time and effort to create your skills, you'll be well on your way to crafting stories that capture your readers' hearts and minds. So keep reading, keep writing, and keep dreaming up amazing worlds and characters. Who knows where your writing journey will take you next? Thank you for watching and have a nice day.